Oh man, y'all, you can't make this up. When people think of marriages dissolving, they often think it's because of certain type of lies. And the lie that they think it really centers around most of the time is lies involving adultery, right? If your significant other, your spouse is cheating, they're being unfaithful, they're lying about it, that's what leads to divorce. Those are the type of lies that lead to divorce most of the time. However, there are some unadulterous lies that can lead to divorce. And I'm gonna talk about this story that I saw on Facebook. A woman spoke about being married to her dream guy, a guy that treated her well all the way around. He was an amazing guy. She feels like she probably will never meet another man that treats her as good as this man that she married, right? However, she spoke about divorcing this man because of some lies that he told. The lie that he told was that he never told her that he had 3 adult children, right? And he never told her that he was previously married before and he had divorced. And so that was enough for that woman to pick up everything and say, you know what? I can't be with you no more. I gotta go. And truth be told, I understand her leaving, right? And I know a lot of guys gonna look at me crazy like, oh my God, he's a dream guy. He's a guy that treats her extremely well. She even admitted that she will never find another man that would treat her as well as him. So she might as well stay. Why is she leaving? Why is she really trying to leave this dude? But I have a theory, man. Any person who lies about their children, who does not tell a person about their children, who tries to hide their children, it's not something that's going on with that person. They're not a good person. Something is going on with that individual where you like, nah, bro, what's up? Because your children are a part of you. And for you to want to hide them from a person that you feel like is so special that you should be marrying, like that's a sign that something is really off about you. Something is off kilter with you in your thought process. Most people, children, that's their pride and joy. So why would you try to hide your pride and joy away from your significant other? You know, furthermore, when you're dating somebody, y'all gonna get around to, do you have children, so on and so forth, none of that. And I'm assuming he just lied and said he didn't have children. Or he just never mentioned them. And there's no way on God's green earth you can be an excellent father and just hide your children all the way around. Like for that long, to somebody that you're married to. You're married to, like, that's crazy. I often think that if a person lie about their kids and lie about having kids, they'll lie about just about anything. Because like I said, lying about your children, that's something that's crazy because most people value and love their kids. Their children are extensions of them. And so you lie about your children, how many kids you got, I'm looking at you sideways and looking at you funny style. Because what else would you lie about in that instance? Yeah, you can treat a person extremely well. You can be the ultimate guy for this person and all that. But if you hiding your children, how good of a guy are you? Just saying. I have 2 children. There is no way I would try to hide them from anybody or like hide them like for somebody that I'm dating, right? I got kids. I ain't gonna let you know that I got kids. I'm gonna just leave that part out the whole time we dating. There's no way I'm gonna just leave that part out the whole time that we dating. If we dating again, I may not tell everybody that I just know, hey, I got kids, y'all. I got kids. I ain't telling everybody in the street. And people that's not, in my direct personal life or anybody that I got a real personal connection to. I'm not just telling everybody that. So I get not revealing that information to people that you're not closely tied with and that you're not, interacting with on a day-to-day basis or anybody that's not a real focal point of your life. But for a person that you're dating exclusively, that you married, for you to disclose that information from them, to say you never mention that you have children, something wrong with you. Something going on. something going on internally with you that is not confident, like that does not like something inside of you is just kind of is messed up, or you need some counseling. Because why would you lie about your babies? It doesn't make sense. If a woman really loves you, she will accept all parts of you. Especially the brother got adult children he lying about. Like they grown out of the house. Like what's not to mention about them children? And again, this scenario could be completely made up. It could be a farce just to create dialogue like what I'm doing now. Because sometimes people do that. They make up fake scenarios and situations on Facebook and Instagram and all of that just to get the public riled up in conversation. And that could be what's going on. But it also could be true. Because I have known guys, men, I've also known some women to lie about how many children they have, or lie or just not reveal how many children they have at all. Just not reveal that they have children at all. I've known dudes to do that. And me personally, I don't care. I only have 2 children, but I could have had 10, right? There's no way I'm going to hide my 10 children from any woman. Even if you're scared, it might scare her off. It's going to come out eventually. You can't hide no children. How long you gonna hide children from the love of your life? How long are you going to be able to hide them from the love of your life? Like you're not a long time at all. So you might as well tell the person that you love. There's no way, even if I had 10 kids, there's no use in me lying. It's gonna come out eventually. And let me say this too. He can't be that great of a father, because at weddings you want to have your children there at a day that you're in bliss and you're excited and you're like, rejoiced. So unless they had like one of them city hall weddings or just did something real quick by themselves, if they had some type of ceremony, even if it was a small ceremony, for your children not to be there, because they obviously weren't there because she found out about the kids during the time that they were married. For them to be absent during that time, you really got to be a shady ass parent, shady father, or just a wild, just irresponsible or just absent father. Because your kids going to want to say, hey, Dad, I want to come around. What you up to? Whatever. They're going to want to be around you if you're a good parent, for sure. When they grown, they're going to call you to the point where you're not going to be able to hide and manipulate that or conceal that from the love of your life, from your wife. But a person that lie about their children, they will lie about just about anything, regardless of how good they are and how good they present themselves and how great they treat you. They'll lie about any damn thing. They lie about having kids. They lie, I ain't got no kids. Man, what the hell? What else you lying about? Is this house we staying in really yours? Come on, man. Like, what do you really got a job? Is that income really your earned income? Do you got a sugar mama that's paying for all this? How the hell do I know this if I don't see you going into your office or to your job every single day? Because at this point, my mind is a woman. I'm sure that woman's mind is running and racing. This guy treats me amazing. He does all these things for me. I will never meet a guy who is just as nice as him. But at the same time, is he really that nice of a guy if he hiding his kids? Like, I don't know, like and then adult children at the 3 adults not. And when you're a grown adult, 3 kids is not it's just not a humongous number when you're grown, and then the children are grown too. It's not like, oh my God. Like, it ain't like he said he has 7, 8 kids, 10 kids, 6 kids. The man said 3, and they all adult children. So what's the reason to be lying about that? I don't know. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense. Even if you aren't the most proud of them. Man, listen. Like, when you say you aren't, even if you aren't, they're not doing that well, or they're doing things that you don't maybe condone, maybe. Ain't no use of hiding them and not telling the person that you love that you're going to marry about them. What they going to do but make her wonder and have doubts about you as a man, because you can't own up and you can't take ownership of your own children. You can't say, man, these are my kids. I got kids, man. You can't say that. You can't say that confidently with your chest. She going to be like, man, how can I? What else would you not say confidently? Would you not claim her confidently in public? And it makes it even worse if you claim her openly in the public, but you're not going to claim your kids and not mention them. You look like a foul, shiesty dude. Because what person leaves their children in the dark and leaves them, like, makes them an obscure or an obsolete thing for a woman? Who does that? There's no way in this world I would ever put my children on the back burner or act like they don't exist to appease and satisfy a woman. No way. And the woman probably didn't even care if he had children or not. She ain't tripping. But the fact that you even thought to, let me block that part out of my life out so it could just be me and her, she gonna look at you like, man, what type of dude is you? What type of dude are you? What type of man are you? What type of father are you? What type of morals, principles, and values and ethics do you have at the core of you that you can act like your children don't exist in this realm and world that we living in? She be like, man, you a shicey dude. There's no way she could take anything you say seriously. No way she can look at you and say, you the same man I married. You the same man that I got all this belief in, if you're not going to be willing to be honest about your kids. So in that situation, I understood it perfectly. And the same goes for a man. You dating a woman, she'll never mention her kids. She act like she don't have no kids, act like they don't exist. How can you really rock with her in that instance? You're like, I don't trust nothing you saying. Because as a mother, for anybody too though, mother or parent, period. But you know how much, like most mothers at least, you know how much pride they take in their kid and they babies? Like most women, a lot of women, I would say, not most, a lot of women take pride in being mothers and wives. And so that's what they take pride in. That's what they take pride in. That's what they look forward to being. And so for a woman to shut that part of her life out and just, I act like she don't got no kids, I'm looking at her funny style. What's going on with you? What's up? Why you not claiming your babies? Why you not talking about your children? What's going on with you? What you got going on? Because this is just odd. This is weird. I don't understand it. What's up? That's how I would be. But maybe that's just me. But yeah, I can't be with a person who lies about having children, who lies and say they don't have kids and stuff like, or act like they don't have kids when they really do. How can I take you serious? I can't lie. I can't be with somebody that lie about them. They lie about how many kids they have, or lie about, or say that they don't have children when they do, or act like they just don't exist. Nah, that ain't good business. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out. Peace.